Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today I'm out hitting the banks of the river in the hope of catching some nice barbel. Now I'm out today with the underwater camera. Fingers crossed I'll be able to get some takes on the underwater camera. That's going to be the main aim of this session for me anyway, is to try and get some takes underwater. What I'm going to do is, I've already put some bait out there and the camera out there now, and hopefully the fish are down there feeding or getting feeding on that feed in front of the camera, and fingers crossed when I start fishing we might be able to get a take on the main rig right in front of the camera. At least that's my hope for the session today. So I bought a few baits with me. I'm mainly going to be using a mix of the pellets from the Big Fish River range, from Dynamite Baits, and also a bit of ground bait as well. I might put a few balls of ground bait in there to see how they react to that. Maybe chuck a feeder out there to see how they react. We're just going to work through, basically find out what the fish are going to be wanting today. And I'm also going to be fishing some larger baits on the hook, some Big Fish River baits, and fingers crossed we'll be able to nick a barbel or two out of this swim. Like I say, camera's already down there. Let's get the rig set up. So the rig is really simple. It's just a free running ledger rig. I'm going to be fishing a 1 ounce lead on there, which is free running up the line. So it's really simple, nothing too fancy, not too heavy. It's only a few foot deep out there. And I'm going to be fishing a 2 foot hook length of 6 pound fluorocarbon. So it has a bit of abrasion resistance against the roots because I'm fishing up to a tree. And the hook that I'm using is a size 10 barbed hook on there. I'm going to be fishing a hair rigged Big Fish River Buster bait on there, which is what you'll see in front of the camera down there. And fingers crossed we'll get some fish. Let's crack on. Now this is interesting. Now the lead has been in the water now for about 15 minutes and it hasn't moved, there hasn't been any weed on the line, but weed is about to catch it, it's about to drag the rig, and watch what happens. Awesome fight, awesome. Got him. Just caught that awesome fish. One of these baits. There's a guy in the canoe coming up now who's going to properly ruin my swim. But never mind, on one of those Big Fish River Busters. Just, oh, you can see the bait. It's still on, oh, it just popped off. The bait's just popped off the head. There's the hook in the side of the fish's mouth. Just unhook him. He's a lively one. Look at that beautiful fish. Absolutely stunning, put up an amazing fight, went right downstream, took me all over. Awesome. I hope I got the take on underwater on the camera. My bait just started to get dragged by some weed, and as the lead was dragging downstream, the fish nailed it. Must have looked like a really natural presentation. Right, let's get him well rested and we'll get him back. It's a nice fish, a bit better than the last one I think. Good thing about walking into the river, you can net them really easily. And he's still got the bait on the hair actually. There we go, a big fish meaty bait right on the corner of his mouth, look. Let's get him hooked. What a beautiful summertime barbel, presenting his fin nicely for us. That'll put up a hell of a scrap, bit bigger than the last one. This one's probably about 6 pounds, something like that. Really long fish, but not much meat on him. Beauty. What we're going to do is give him about 5-10 minutes rest. That's what you normally give barbel, maybe 10 minutes, something like that, average, just to let him recover, and then we'll let him go back. Awesome. Now, there's lots and lots of weed coming down now, and it's starting to affect my fishing. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move to a free line bait. So I'm going to stick with that bait up there. I'm just going to take the lead off and tie the line straight to the swivel. I'll keep that bait going in. Ooh, plenty of it. Definitely some fish feeding down there. Got a barbel. We got a barbel. I think it's one of the biggest ones down there. Oh, damn. I didn't even see it take the bait. I just saw its head shaking under the water, so I thought I'd best lift the rod and strike into it. And that's definitely one of the biggest ones down there. If not the biggest. Just rolling that bait. There he is. Look, you see him under the water. Oh. The fish. He's a nice one. Where's my net? Where's my net? So close. So 8 pound main down to a 6 pound hook length. Probably an 8 pound plus barbel. As long as you keep the rod down when they're around near the snags, you're normally alright. Well, when you're fishing shallow little waters like this anyway. Damn, this is just a fat barbel. I think it's a really fat one. It's not huge in length, but he's so weighty, it's so difficult to pull up the flow. It's just a tricky one. Right. Yes. We got it. It is a beast. Look at the size of that fish. Oh, yes. Like I say, I'm keeping them all in the water as much as I can. So I've just done up this fish in the water. There we go, hook just caught right in the bottom lip. If I can get this hook out. There we go. Completely free line, look. No weight up the line whatsoever. Now I've had this fish resting for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Like I say, I'm trying to keep him in the water as much as I can. Hardly have to take him out because it's quite warm today. It's about 26 degrees. And I've just got an absolute beast. There we go. Probably a barbel of 9 pound, something like that. Really short fish, but so fat. Beautiful fish, so fat, so healthy. We'll get him well rested again, probably another 5 or 10 minutes. Then we'll let this beast go. Just caught rolling that bait down the swim. So I hope you enjoyed this session. I really enjoyed myself getting out here. I managed to get a couple of takes on the camera, one of which was really cool. Just when that bait started to roll down the swim as the lead were getting pulled, picked it up and nailed it. That was absolutely awesome. And then that last fish that I caught, that massive fat barbel, great big belly on it, so short, but so fat. It's probably about 8 or 9 pounds, something like that. Absolutely awesome. All the fish were rested really well before they was released. You've got to do that with barbel. So if you want to check out some of the baits I've used today, I'll leave some links in the description below. And I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget to check out my Instagram down there as well, and maybe my Facebook page. So I'll see you guys next time.